Okay, so let's unpack this. We're diving into Agra, India today. And, this really came from you, the listener, pointing out there's so much more to it than just, well, the obvious landmark.
Right.
Looking at the material you shared, it's clear Agra has these incredible historical layers, but also this really vibrant modern life happening right now.
Absolutely. And what strikes me from your sources is how Agra manages this unique blend. You've got this deep ancient heritage sitting right alongside contemporary Indian life. It gives you some really surprising insights, I think, into the country's cultural fabric. History isn't just in museums there. It feels like it's, alive.
Right. And speaking of that living history, we obviously have to start with the Taj Mahal. Everyone knows it. UNESCO World Heritage Site, this global symbol of love Shah Jahan built for Mumtaz Mahal. It's stunning, no question.
Yeah.
But like you said, and like the material suggests, that's really just scratching the surface, isn't it?
Precisely, yeah. The Taj is magnificent, of course. But your sources really dig into Agra's importance during the Mughal Empire, especially the 16th and 17th centuries. It was the capital. Under emperors like Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, this was the nerve center.
A heart of the empire.
Exactly. And the architecture you see all over the city, it's not just pretty. It reflects that Mughal grandeur, that power. It's this incredible mix of Persian, Islamic, and local Indian styles. Quite ambitious.
That ambition definitely comes across. So, okay, beyond the Taj itself, what other places should we look at to really get that sense of scale and artistic vision you're talking about?
That's a great question because, yeah, there's more. These aren't just side notes, they're key parts of the story. First, you've got Agra Fort.
Also UNESCO.
Another one. And it wasn't just a fort, it was the main imperial residence before the capital shifted to Delhi. Imagine the decisions made there.
Wow. Okay.
But here's where it gets really interesting, as your notes pointed out. Fatehpur Sikri. It's about 40 kilometers out.
The ghost city. I saw that mentioned.
Yeah. An entire capital city built by Akbar, this huge undertaking, and then mostly abandoned after only a few years.
Why?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Does it tell us something about maybe the limits of power or perhaps just Akbar's own restless nature? It's this amazing architectural puzzle just sitting there.
A whole abandoned capital speaks volumes. And what about the baby Taj? You highlighted that too. Why is that one significant?
Itimaduddaullah's tomb. People call it the baby Taj. It's important because it actually came before the Taj Mahal.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can see the development of that intricate marble inlay work, the Pietratura. It's like a beautiful stepping stone showing how they were refining the techniques that, culminated in the Taj. Masterpieces often have these elegant beginnings.
Right, a precursor.
Exactly. And your sources also mention Mehtab Bagh for a different kind of view. It's a garden across the river. Apparently gives you these incredible sunset views of the Taj.
Okay, so the history is just monumental. But how does all that fit with Agra today? What's modern Agra like?
It's a really interesting mix. I mean, Agra is definitely a huge tourist draw. It's part of that Golden Triangle circuit with Delhi and Jaipur, which you probably know.
Sure.
But your material also points out it's a serious industrial center, too. Leather goods, handicrafts. You kind of wonder if that connects back to the old imperial workshops,
Artisanal skills passed down, maybe.
It could be. Those traditions are still economically important. And then there's the food scene, of course. Very vibrant. Agra's famous for petha.
What's petha exactly?
It's this unique sweet made from ash gourd, kind of translucent and sugary, very distinctive. Plus, you've got the classic breakfast combo, badai and jalebi, and just amazing Mughlai food, generally kebabs, rich curries.
Okay, so it's definitely not just living off his past glory. It's got its own modern pulse. How easy is it to get there and experience all this?
Oh, very accessible. Connectivity is key, right? There's the Yamuna Expressway now, so you can drive from Delhi in maybe 3-4 hours.
That's quick.
Yeah, really good road. Plus, Agra Cant is a major railway station, tons of trains. And there's even Agra Airport, mostly domestic flights. But still, it connects the city well. It helps keep it dynamic for tourism and business.
Right. So what does this all mean then? If you're thinking about Agra, it means it's so much more than just ticking the Taj Mahal off your list. It's this really multifaceted city, a living testament to centuries of history, incredible art, and this ongoing dynamic culture that you've helped us see.
It really is. And this deep dive, looking at the sources you shared, it kind of reminds you, doesn't it? Even the most famous landmarks often have so much more going on beneath the surface. There are always these deeper layers, these hidden stories about history and culture, just waiting there if you take the time to look a bit closer. Makes you wonder what else is out there like that.